is the only motorhome that General Motors ever made. There's a few others, but basically GMC Classic they call them because they were made in the 70s.
Okay.
So if you put in GMC or Classic GMC, usually you'll find it.
And no other U.S. auto manufacturer ever put out a motorhome themselves, did they?
It's the only motorhome ever built on the automobile type assembly line, from start to finish. This
Okay.
motorhome is built just like a car.
Yeah.
It's not a box on somebody else's frame.
Okay.
It's built to be a motorhome. It's not. Every bit of it is designed to be what it is.
Yeah.
So many other vehicles, they put a box on top of a truck chassis or a van chassis or something like that, but this was built to be exactly what it is. They're all front-wheel drive, Oldsmobile 455 engines, which kind of makes it unique. Airbag suspension and no axles. There's nothing going across the back.
Yeah.
They're all air ride and torsion bars in the front. It's kind of unique, especially for when they were built in the mid-70s.
So you get a lot of them in here for repair?
Yes.
Is that primarily what you do here?
Yeah, mainly we repair them, but we also upgrade them, and accessories.
We were just looking
customize
at
them. Aluminum wheels. You see these, the awnings, the entrance step, everything on them that wasn't available from the factory, we sell. Any upgrades, any customization, anything that makes people happy, more modern.
Yeah.
Numerous things available. And we've been doing it so long that once they get them safe mechanically, then they're concerned about what can I do to make it more modern, make it more comfortable.
Yeah. And how did you ever get started in this business? What was your interest?
Well, my dad started the business, and I just took over when he retired. But I'm the new guy here. I've only been in it 35 years.
So your dad started out specifically in the GMCs?
No, he just actually he bought one.
Okay.
And started using it. He was a car dealer. He had a shop here in Okeechobee, and people asked him who was maintaining and remodeling and servicing it. And he said he did, so all of a sudden he had 2 customers. And then those 2 customers told 2 other people, word of mouth, and I don't know.
So how far does your average customer come to have you guys work on a motorhome?
Well, look at the tags. On average, probably 2,000 miles.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of times we have probably 4 customers that are within 100 miles.
Yeah.
The rest are 2, 3, 4, 5,000 miles.
So you only got the ones that specialize in these in the country that are doing these
There's
GMCs?
a few shops around the country, up in Michigan, the guy in California, there's another guy in Orlando that basically work on these exclusively.
Okay.
But there's a very limited number of shops.
Yeah.
So it's a specialty thing, it's a little niche market, and it's something we do to keep these things going. If there wasn't shops like us, these things would have disappeared.
And how is it to try to get parts for these things? Do you have to get them off, like we saw some in the front that looks like you grabbed some parts?
We do. In the back, I've got a boneyard that
Okay.
body shop for massive repair, like there's one out back right now that got damaged in the back. We cut body panels off, we cut doors off, we cut side panels because those parts aren't available. Mechanically, wheel bearings, brakes, shocks, wheels, tires, those things are pretty much still available.
Yeah.
But some of the specialty stuff, support, frame, structure, some of the suspension, we're down to using nothing but salvage parts. Rebuilding them. Motors, it's an Oldsmobile 455 and that hasn't been built in 30 years.
Yeah.
So that block, we're continually rebuilding Oldsmobile engines, which they made millions of.
So the rest of the components on these, what would GMC be using for, like when you look up a part, you have to look it up for this unit specifically, or another GMC truck or something?
We stock 16 to 1,800 different parts. We get 9 from General Motors.
Really?
The rest we get from every other supplier. We have suppliers that only make one thing for us.
Okay.
We have stuff made. There's people all around the country. The support group for these, there's people all over the country that do 1 or 2 things for the GMC.
Yeah.
And we stock them because we have to have the part.
Yeah.
Because of that, you can buy about anything you want on this coach. It's still available. Whereas you could buy a 1995 or 2000 Winnebago or Pace Arrow or whatever and not be able to find parts because there's nobody supporting them. Yeah. Their factory went out of business 6 years ago. They went out of business. There's nobody that cares. Whereas on these, there's groups like us, the devoted GMC owners, that make sure that parts and service is still available. Yeah.
Any idea how many of these are still on the road?
He estimated about 7,000.
Okay.
It's not a lot, but they only made 12,900 to start with. That's
that's
total
it?
production was under 13,000, and more than half are still running.
Well, that's pretty good then.
That's not bad.
That's gotta be pretty high
some
compared
of the
to
ones
everything
that are
else.
not roll yeses after 40 plus years.
Yeah.
You take something like a Ford Pinto, they made a couple million of them, and there's probably
Yeah.
only a couple hundred left in existence.
Yeah, because it stopped 40 years ago, right?
It stopped.
1978.
78 was the last year.
Yeah. 2 different sizes, is that right?
Yeah, these
Length?
are all 26 footers. There's a 23 footer on the lift right now in the back. Nice yellow one.
So is that the more popular one was the 26
Oh,
footer?
by far, yeah. Most of
Yeah.
General Motors, most of the production went into 26. I think about less than 10% were made into 23 foot.
Mm-hmm.
So they're scarce. They're hard to find. I don't have any for sale right now.
Yeah.
But there's one in the yard and there's one out back on the lift. It's 23 footer. And people like them. They're a little more convenient. They're just a little tidier. But this being only 26 foot is not intimidating. Anybody can drive them.
Yeah.
Good visibility. They're not going down the road. It ain't bad. You don't feel like you're being blown around on a windy day. Yeah, they're very stable.
Is there a reason they did the tandem axles instead of the dual wheels on these?
Because
I
they're,
noticed it's
because they're
different.
front wheel drive, there's no drive shaft. There's no differentials, there's no
Oh.
axles. They can get the vehicle low. The floor is basically at the same height as the wheel bearing. If you had to have an axle or any kind of a thing underneath, it'd be a foot higher.
Noticed
Keep
it
it-
very low.
Yeah.
Well, full headroom front to back,
Right.
simply because all the mechanics is up front.
That's why they did the front wheel drive.
Front wheel drive kept all that low, gave them a lot more room inside.
Right.
Too many other motorhomes, if they're rear drive, the thing is up 3 feet. You take one step to get in this thing.
Yeah.
You see some of these big rigs, you got 3, 4, 5 steps to get up.
Oh, yeah.
Just to get up above everything.
And what can people expect for gas mileage with one of these?
Oh, you can spec what you want, but in reality,
Yeah.
they get between 8 and 10.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
It's pretty predictable.
Yeah.
If you get worse than 8, we can tune them up, get them better.
Yeah.
If you get higher than 10, you're lying.
Yeah. And you do run into some of that too.
Or not keeping track of it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, if the gas mileage is your only priority, then you probably shouldn't buy any motorhome. Most of them are. The gas is only a part of the obligation of owning one.
What was the retail on one of these when they were new? Just
Well,
average.
They started out in 73 about 13,000. 12.9, 13,000. And they went up very fast. By 75, they were up to 19, 20, 22,000. By 78, the last year they made them, well, this is 77, they made them, they were up to 38, 39,000.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
So
in
they just about
1978.
tripled in 6 years. Wow. And General Motors still said at 78 when they were just continuing, they still weren't getting enough money. The
Really?
time, the engineering, the development, all
Yeah.
that GM put into it to set these things up, they never
Never got
planned
enough.
to make any money.
Really?
The price at the time still wasn't enough.
Yeah.
And in 78, when they started to discontinue them, I've seen a couple invoices where people paid over 41,000 because they announced a discontinuation and they waited for the last few production just to get like the last of a series and paid a little bit more.
Wow.
Nowadays we see them all prices. We sell anywhere from 5,000 up to 50, depending on how well they're customized, accessorized, modernized. There's a lot of stuff you can do to them to bring them up into the modern era. You can spend a lot of money on them.
Yeah. Now somebody did to this one, right? Put a
Yeah.
lot of money into
A lot of
this
time
one.
and money in the interior.
Did you guys do the work on this one?
Some of it, a lot of it was done by the owner.
Okay.
We got
Is
a
this
couple
one of the ones for sale?
Yes.
Okay. And there's a paper in there that said they put like 40,000 into this one.
We did,
Yeah.
but it's very difficult to recuperate that.
Right.
There has been a time where you could buy a GM back in the 70s, but if you bought one in 74, you kept it till 77, you could sell it at a profit. Because the one you bought was cheap. 3 years later, GM was charging so much, you could still get all your money back. And a lot of people did. They bought them and they kept them 3 years. They realized they couldn't afford it. Their family didn't need it. They resold them and they lost nothing. To own a motorhome for 3 or 4 years and get all your money back is unheard of nowadays.
Yeah.
You go to a new RV dealer today and tell them, yeah, if I sell it back in 3 years, you're going to give me all the money back. They'll just laugh and run.
Yeah, if you're lucky to get half of it back.
Half is more likely.
Yeah.
Well, they tripled the price over 6 years, you said, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
13 up to almost 40?
Yes. Wow.
Can you tow? Were they rated to tow?
Every one of these you'll see has a trailer hitch on it. Most people tow a small tow car.
Okay.
I tow a Chevy tractor. We see smart cars. We see them tow about anything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they tow a mid-sized small car.
And some came with single roof air and some came with double, it looks like.
A lot of them from the factory, most of them had one, but a lot of toward the end they're starting to put two. The Southern coaches almost always have two.
Okay.
If it was a northern roads like this one right here, they probably didn't feel the need for two. This guy lived in Illinois for years, so he didn't ever have a second here.
And the big storage pod on the top, was that an option?
It is, because being a low floor, there's virtually no outside storage.
Okay.
All the storage has to be inside. They have a lot of cabinets, a lot of under cabinet space, stuff like that, but no big space. So that's very handy for lawn chairs, picnic tables, barbecue grills, stuff like that. There is no basements.
Okay.
You know, these things are so low, there is no room for that.
Yeah. Did you have a minute to show us your service?
It was already off. Oh, now we're with Don. He shows us the service
shop.
facility, the shop here where they work on the GMCs, and apparently you work on other motorhomes too.
Usually friends.
Oh, okay. So you really do specialize in these
Yeah,
GMCs.
they pretty much like they owned GMC for years. They got
Okay.
older. They got more grandkids.
Yeah, they got
wanted
into something a little bigger, yeah.
But they really like us, and when they like
Yeah.
the way we serviced them all those years,
Yeah,
we can't tell them no.
yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
the right.
Especially when they're a renter, Winnebago like this one.
Right, exactly, you know, so, anyway.
So you guys doing some work on this one here? That looks like a real
yeah,
nice
this
one.
one,
Looks like a nice
we did a lot of.
custom paint job.
Yeah. Walk in it and take a look at it.
Okay. So somebody's gone through this one, or you guys have.
We did not go through this one.
Okay.
Amanda had
Upgraded
this
it.
one done up in, I think Ohio someplace.
Okay.
But it came back and we had to kind of finish the plumbing and finish
Oh, okay.
all the stuff that they got confused on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Is that a dishwasher?
Yeah, that is a dishwasher, yeah.
They put a
Yeah.
dishwasher in
They
this
put a
one.
dishwasher.
Wow, they really went all out.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And we put blinds in this and panels and stuff like that. Then we got this one over that we are doing the interior on. Like a half interior, no new couches or anything, but we came in, painted it white because it was really, really, really bad and scratched and.
You guys
and
painted it
all kinds
white?
of- Yeah, painted it a white interior
Okay.
and.
I think you were working on this door panel when I first walked up today to talk to you guys. New cabinets?
New doors,
Okay.
cabinets original,
Yeah.
painted it. I didn't want to spend a lot of money, but to freshen it up a little bit.
Yeah, giving a little facelift.
And
Got the dash all
shades.
tore apart up there. doing
Yeah,
something
because
up there.
he's going to replace it with that.
Oh, okay.
right there.
Oh, wow. That's
So-
a big job.
They-
They'll have all new
But they're
instruments
still
and everything in it.
making upgrades to these things.
Okay.
Okay?
So you can still go out and buy something like
You
an
can buy
upgraded?
something like that. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
because we haven't died.
See, that
I
is-
don't know if you. I know the history of them at all.
Put new instrument panel in it.
They made 13,000 of them. There's still about 8,000 still left on the road today.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know
That's
that.
what-
or
that's
not.
what Jeff was telling
You know,
us.
And they're easy to work on.
Got a newer refrigerator in
Yeah.
it.
But it's brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You spend
so-
some money on one of those. Those gas refrigerators are not cheap.
It's like 1900.
I'd ask you about, so they made these for what? Was it 6 years?
They made them from 73 to 78.
And they made different models, it looks like. I know they made two different lengths.
They did two different lengths, 23 foot, which there was really not a lot of those.
I saw you had that one on the lift out here.
And 26 foot.
Okay, but the 26 foot was the more popular one.
Yes, and they probably made more motorhomes in 76 than any other time.
Okay,
But that was a good year.
but they had different
For these.
models we saw on,
Yeah, all
on the
kinds
outside.
of a Palm Beach.
Yeah. And that depended on what they were going to have in them for options, like a car.
Options and
Yeah.
inside, and they had a desert one, and they had all kinds of Sequoia, a little Indian or Navajo look or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Not but basically today.
Kind of the way it was going to be
they're
decorated
really
on the
not-
inside.
There's really not a lot of them original.
Yeah.
People paint them.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like this was
People probably love seeing one that's all original on the inside,
Yeah,
just
we
like a
have
car
a
that's
few.
original, you know?
well, that Palm Beach out there,
Okay,
the one out in the yard.
Yeah.
That's fully original.
okay.
That's original.
Yeah, we hadn't seen that one yet, I don't think. Hadn't been over that way yet.
Okay. Yeah, that one is original. A lot of these are painted. This is our like wood shop interior
Yeah,
paint,
yeah.
and then we have an engine room. We have fiberglass parts.
Wow, look at all these parts.
Yep.
So some stuff you probably have to make custom, I would think.
Yeah.
Because you just can't get a part or whatever, you end up having to make it, or...
No. Yeah, pretty much somebody has made a part.
Okay, so you can get a hold of it somewhere.
You could get Cinnabar. He has a lot of parts made. The other GMC Applied out California, and they all kind of like buy parts and then kind of share them, like.
So you even keep extra cams and engines and stuff in here?
We have one made all the time.
You do?
Yeah.
So that's a big block 455?
It's a 455, but in 1977 they stopped making the 455.
Oh, so after we rebuilt?
403.
Okay.
So
they're all rebuilt ones if you put one in? Is that what you end
all
up
these
doing?
are all rebuilt.
Yeah.
You can't even buy a block like that
Yeah.
anymore.
Huh.
And they're low torque.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And this is glass. We probably have
The windshields are huge in these things.
we probably
Look
have
at the glass.
the most original or the most pieces of glass than any other.
Yeah,
of them.
Jeff was saying there's a few
There's-
places around the country that do work on these.
Right, yeah.
But you said
there's-
your customers come from hundreds of miles away. he was
hundreds.
telling
We
us.
come from
Or thousands of miles away.
Alaska.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. All the way to southern Florida.
Alberta. I mean, you know.
Yeah,
They just go on and on.
yeah. It's interesting.
Some of the California people come out here.
yeah.
Kansas.
Well, you get a name and
Yeah.
then people drive because they want a good job, right?
Well, they've been in business almost for 35 years. Jeff's dad started this.
Yeah, that's what he was telling
You
us.
know, so.
Yeah. So is he Alex? I saw the name on the
Yeah.
uniform.
Yeah, he was out.
Okay.
Yep. So, it's pretty much the shop. So.
Yeah. So what do you got over this way? You just got more motorhomes over that way?
Motorhome.
You got a little camping area for your customers?
Yep. Camping area. If you own a GMC, just come in.
Okay,
Keep
so
the mailbox.
you take care of the owners.
Yep. And they don't have to have anything done here.
Yeah.
They can spend a night or two.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that's the Palm Beach you were saying there. That's all
this
original.
is pretty much original.
Yeah, it looks to be in really
I
good
don't know if
shape.
it's stocked up or not. This is really good condition. Whoever had this before really took care of
I like these old retro colors like that, the greens.
it. Okay, here's an original one.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Do your
cool.
taping.
Look at the shape this one's in,
Everything's
folks.
original but the curtains.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
but pretty much.
We were in another one over here that I think had pretty much the same colors going on.
Yeah, but this is
Look at the
Even
shape
the
this one's
carpet.
in.
this is the original shag carpet,
You even got the original shag carpet with the
and this is about 40 years old.
protective
vehicle.
plastic on it.
So
Original counters. Wow. Look at that ceiling.
yeah. Well, the ceiling basically had a padding on it, and the padding is off. You look up at front. That's the padding, and it had foam underneath it, and the foam deteriorates after
Okay.
40 years. So we normally take them all down, take all the cabinets, and put new board up, and we use boat liner. It's nice, durable,
Okay.
heavy-duty stuff. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
So why would this one be here? You guys are doing some work on it?
A guy bought it from Norway.
Oh.
And he had it towed here from Nevada.
Yeah.
We did an assessment, and we're going to work on it.
Okay.
He'll come in March and pick it up, but then
I was wondering
ship
what
it
was
back
here.
to Norway.
See, a lot of them put the flat screen TVs
Yeah.
in this area
Yep,
now.
Yep.
So they didn't ever have TVs in them, it looks like.
Well, I think they did, but it was an afterthought.
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
basically
A lot easier now to get a flat screen in somewhere.
Yeah, they're.
This is in beautiful condition.
I wish I had that that video that I can have you look at where they actually made them. It was called a promo video.
Okay.
And it brought you, and there was always a pretty woman coming up, walking up, hopping in,
Yeah.
putting the key in, driving off.
Yeah.
Okay, they wanted to make it that a woman could drive this
Oh yeah.
just like a
Sure.
a minivan.
Yeah.
Okay, basically. So
Mhm.
you know, and they had in the video they have suspension wise. I had a Winnebago that was driving over railroad ties.
Okay.
And it was,
Yeah.
and GMC just went so smooth because
Yeah.
of the airbags.
Yeah.
And when the front.
I didn't realize they had the airbags until
Yes,
today.
exactly.
So is that what this electro level system
Yes,
is
it
up
is.
here?
Yep. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a 1976, I believe.
Okay.
That's when they came out with the electrical. Basically, the ones before that were ear valves.
So if you're enjoying the videos, folks, please like, share, but most importantly, subscribe. You'd be amazed at the